Okay. Hello. I'm back again for the third leg of the stream. Let me create a pinned message here. All right. Sorry, I just had to had to make a pinned message for my stream here. But yeah, we're gonna be playing our normal session here for 2.5 hours. No face cam today for the YouTube people. I apologize. I will explain why in just a moment. I am going to kick my dog out of my room though. He tends to pee or poop or throw up in here sometimes, so I'm just gonna make sure that doesn't happen, and I will be back. All right. All right, sorry about that. So, basically, today is a little different than normal. It is Sunday, and I am streaming on Twitch like I normally do on Sundays. But today is a little different because I missed my previous streams for Astria and for Silksong this week on Thursday and Saturday. So because of that, I am streaming for a long time today. I've been streaming for about 6 hours almost. I did a Astria session, I did a Silksong session, and now we're doing a Bloons session just to make up for that time because I won't have time next week to do that. So just making it up today, and no face cam because it is currently dark right now. It's 5:50 right now, 5:50 at night, and daylight savings just ended, so the sun is completely gone, and it is completely dark outside. So my lighting is horrible because I still do not have any kinds of LEDs or key lights or ring lights or anything like that. Excuse me. God, my throat is not cooperating today. I just ate dinner, so that kind of makes sense, but bear with me for a second. I'm going to mute and get rid of all this mucus. Alright, sorry about that. Still not completely out of my throat, but I'll deal with it. But yeah, it is the middle of the night right now, basically. It's almost 6 o'clock. I've been streaming for a while, and yeah, my face is kind of sweaty, my hair is a mess, and it's dark outside, so no face cams today, unfortunately. But everything else should be proceeding as normal. We're gonna get done with that new map if we can, and we're just gonna do this challenge really quick before we do that, so I can keep my numbers consistent, basically, and I can keep doing the challenges and all that. So, hope you all have had a great week. It has been a little chaotic for me with Halloween and all that. We had some stuff going on during work, or we had some stuff at work going on during Halloween. Sorry, we had a cool little mini trunk or treat event that we did inside of our multi-purpose room. All the kids made contributed to these cool little booths that were Halloween themed. There was a Goosebumps one. There was a like a clown themed one. There was a I was about to say Night at the Museum, Nightmare Before Christmas one, and a few others that were like Halloween themed or pumpkin themed, stuff like that. So that was all fun. That was a cool night for a couple hours. And then, you know, all the kids dressed up during Halloween. They had their costumes on. I saw a bunch of witches. I saw a Teletubby. I saw, I think, from Squid Game, one of the, not the VIPs, but like the head guy. I can't remember his name. The Game Master or something like that. I can't remember. So yeah, that was all fun. I didn't do anything personally. Now that I think about it, there was an event in LA that I considered going to. For anybody who's a fan of Vanilla Mace, the streamer. I don't mean to name drop out of nowhere, but Vanilla Mace is a streamer and a YouTuber, and she had this cool Halloween party on Halloween, I guess. And I considered going. But decided not to. Not for any particular reason, I just didn't want to. It seemed like that was fun. If I did anything on Halloween, it would have been that. Yeah, I don't live in LA, so would have been a bit of a drive for me, and I probably would have been going alone, so, you know, no drinking, no smoking, anything like that, no fun stuff, basically, for me. I would have had to drive there and back. Yeah, I don't know. I just missed those streaming days. Just felt a little out of it. I was kind of getting busy some days. I was like, you know what? I'll catch up with this later. That worked out. So here we are. Thankfully, my stream and my computer have been keeping up today pretty well. So I'm glad about that. One thing I should note though, earlier during the other sessions, or the other games, I should say, I didn't realize I had my computer fan on the entire time, and I don't think it was getting picked up ambiently. I think whenever I wasn't talking, it wasn't getting picked up. But I think when I was talking, I would imagine that it was getting picked up. And, apologies for that. I don't know if the audio is compromised now or not. But if it is, I apologize. It's just annoying. I still apologize, but fan is off now, so it shouldn't be too bad. So now, I guess that Halloween is past. Everybody in America basically is looking towards Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Veterans Day, Christmas, New Year's. That's all well and good. I'm mostly excited because I get days off of work for those holidays. And I think from this point on, if I remember correctly, I think at least our school district gets at least one day off per month. So, you know, I'm going to be doing streaming and all that, and I'm not going to get much of a break until those off days. So, like, I'll get, like, a stray Monday off, or a stray Friday, or something like that. Or for Thanksgiving, I'll get a week off, you know. So that'll be great. All right. I can't remember how to do this. I know we did this last week, and it was a failure, but I can't remember exactly why. So I hate to do it, but I'm gonna keep this ice monkey here. Try again. If I had to guess why we failed last time, without just going back and looking, I think we probably focused on the money too much. So, you know, once we started mining out these rocks, I think we started focusing on that more than, like, upgrading stuff. So we just leaked too many balloons and died. We could use a dart monkey. I wouldn't be opposed to using a dart monkey, because it is free. Can maybe get that off the ground. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a dart monkey up here. We'll just leave you chilling. We'll go ahead and take this rock out, and then we'll save up for Silas. By the time that rock gets out, we should be set up decently well. We'll be able to buy at least 2 ice monkeys with that money. Oh man, this feels like such a different vibe than the rest of the stuff I was doing today. Like, Astria was a bunch of brain power. I was thinking a lot, and I was having to articulate my thoughts basically during every move, so I could catch what I was doing and make sure I didn't miss anything or make some stupid mistake somewhere. And Silk Song was very much less mental work, and a lot more of, like, I gotta make sure my hands are working correctly. I gotta remember where, like, this enemy or this item was a couple rooms ago, stuff like that. And this is just kind of like, oh, you put the thing down and then you just chill out. You put the thing down and then you chill out. Don't worry about it. Put the thing down. Don't worry about it. It's really not that big of a deal compared to that other stuff. Alright, there's our money, basically. Oh, that's right, we have to wait till round 13, or 14. Because we start on round 3, because it's a hard game. Forgot about that. Pro tip, if you weren't aware. Hard games start on round 3 for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Outside of this map, there's not too many situations where you would benefit from starting on round 1 versus round 3, besides the fact that there's more balloons. So there's a chance that, like, your monkey won't pop all of them, you know? That's the only thing that I could think of, but yeah, hard games start on round 3. Impoppable games and chimps games start on round 6, which is a bit more dramatic. There's definitely some towers that cannot handle round 6 by themselves, so I get that. But round 3, I feel like is... I don't know, I just feel like it's not necessary to do that. But I don't know. Maybe there's just something I'm missing that... Alright, so we're pretty much, for all intents and purposes, good to go here. We have the ability to pop camos, we have the ability to pop leads and purples. So, we're not really too worried about anything. If anything, we could use an Insta-Monkey for a banana farm, or we could try to save up for a banana farm, maybe. I think trying to save for one might be a little risky. So maybe we could do like a Buccaneer, because a Buccaneer is at least going to give us some extra offense. And we don't have to worry about like collecting the bananas, which would be nice. Just feels sacrilegious, you know. We already have a dart monkey up here. I don't even really want him up there, to be honest, but we kind of had to have him. You know what? We've already got enough for it. Let's just send it. Let's get the banana farm. We'll get the pro farmer, of course, so we get the XP. We get even more money from him. The camo bananas and all that. We're gonna take this kind of slow though. Usually I like to upgrade my farms before the towers so we can maximize our income. But we're gonna have to upgrade our towers first, probably. We're gonna need something for round 40. So let's try to save up for icicles if we can. We usually have no problem saving up for that, but I don't know, we might have a problem today. Not sure though. Just not sure. We do have an extra, looks like 800, almost 900 in here, so if we need that, then we'll grab that out of there. We'll sell the tower, I mean. I said that kind of weirdly. I just mean we're going to sell the tower. Okay, there's the cryo cannon. Looks like we need another 3,000. Which again is more like 2,000. Because we can sell the farm. Another 1,000 here too. We can sell this guy if we have to. Yeah, okay. So sell this. Sell how much do I need? 970, gonna not give me enough. Oh, wait, no. Oh, just barely not enough. Oh. Oh, man, I didn't want to have to do that. It's kind of tragic. Alright, that works though. Build it back up. That should be fine, basically, for the rest of the game. We have some means to defend ourselves. We have some money coming in now. Let's go ahead and start upgrading our stuff one by one. And by stuff, I mean our farms. farm and farmer, not farms. Brain's a little slow today. I apologize. Brain's just a little slow today. That should be well and good. Regrow bananas. We should be able to get that pretty easily. Then we'll start worrying about our towers again. Alright, great. Basically all we need for the moment. Go and upgrade our farm again, and probably I was gonna say buy another farm, but we might want to take care of this rock here, because we still do have 30 more rounds. But that could be nice just to have that. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and buy this rock. Looks like we do just about have enough to get another farm, so let's get that too. And then we will upgrade the rest of our ice monkeys here. Alright, yeah, we're looking pretty solid here. I guess our mistake last week must have come around round 40 or something like that. And we just didn't have the means to pop the mob, probably. Alright, there is our tier 3 middle path. Go ahead and get this guy. We are coming up on round 60. So I think the smart thing to do here would be to buy embrittlement, so we can pop the BFB a lot more easily. I would upgrade the farm, but our farmer, I think, is going to make enough money to make up for that. So we'll just let that hang out for a little bit. There we go. Great. Alright, round 60 shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. We might... When does this get, Never mind, I was gonna say, if this gets removed in, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 more rounds, we might have the means to just get rid of this rock, too. We actually still might. I don't know if we need to upgrade anything right this moment. I mean, we could even just sell this banana farm. Get it over with. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Get rid of this rock. And we will build that back up as we get the money. Oh, you know what? Maybe our problem was here. These are these fortified balloons that we have here. Okay, we got through it though. Around 63, that might be an issue, maybe. Maybe not. 64, is that going to be an issue? No, there's a lot of mobs there and some fortified mobs. There we go. Easy. Easy money, easy money. Alright, let's go ahead and build up... actually, no. Let me not build up this farm quite yet. We're about to get a bunch of money from this thing. So let's go ahead and save up for Snowstorm. I'm hoping that will be enough to take us to around 40, or to around 80. It's probably going to be a while till we can afford a tier 5, even with this thing here. Silas is doing just fine. Gonna need another 1,000 for this upgrade. We're to survive until then. Great. There we go. That should hold them off until around 80. I don't know what else would, if not that. But we are going to get 15,000, and that tier 5 only costs 19,000, so very possible that we can get that. Again, we could always sell our farms, do something to afford it. Just going to be a couple rounds. 19.5. Essentially. 19.5. I need 19.5. Yeah, I don't know why we had such a hard time with this last week. I think we only did try it the one time. I just gave up. Could have just did it again. Gotten it over with. But that's alright. Sometimes you just gotta put it down and come back another day, you know what I mean?